greetings and hello there, everyone. It is I, your beloved Star Wars Dad Nooch Too Good, and I thought I'd make some clarifying points about some things we were talking about with the update, and me seeing people farming like Scorch, Disguised Clone Trooper, and Cal Kestis here. And you know, I put out like a warning video earlier this week, like, hey, be careful what you're doing. This is not going to be good for many rosters in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. And you know, a lot of you guys have agreed with it, a lot of guys disagree with it, a lot of people, I should say, sorry, you know, 2% of you aren't guys, but guys in a general term for everybody out there. Guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you're not gals either. I can't call them gals. 2025, baby. Anyway, whatever. We're all just humans. We're all just humans trying to get along. It's a struggle for everybody. Let's push forward. We're playing a stupid mobile game here, right? Anywho, here's my logic. I want to explain why I am objecting to a 3-star Gear 12 Scorch, a 3-star Gear 12 Disguised Clone Trooper, and a 4-star Gear 12 Cal Kestis on this roster. I mean, we've seen more of these rosters too, where people are taking low-star characters to high gear levels on early, new, mid type of accounts. And I want to talk about why I see this as being problematic, okay? It's not that I don't want people to farm the things you love. Everybody in this game, the great thing about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes is that it enables all of us to farm the things we love and then save the things we love, because that's how we win wars. I don't want to. Like, most wars have been won by killing the people that hate you, but killing the people that want to kill you. If you kill them first, you win the war. In the process, all right. So, okay. Look, I just think that on an account like this, the amount of resources that are being invested into the clones before they're even usable in the raid is exorbitant and punitive, okay? I get it. You're in a guild that's doing the Order 66 raid. You want to have a team that's up and running for that. Now, Emphas Nest can kind of solo it, or Emphas Nest with a couple others. Put Tarkin out there with a clone or two. You can get 600 points easy. You add the clones in there at these gear levels, you get another 300 points to 900 points, okay? At the end of the day, by farming these new characters, and side note as well, you guys invested in the dark side clones like no other set of marquees I've ever seen in this game. No other set of marquees I've ever seen in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. You guys love Lord Vader, you loved the clones, you wanted to invest in them, and you did. So congratulations. And now people are investing at low star levels. The punishment here is that you've invested 300, 600, 900 Kyrotechs in these characters, and you will not have those Kyrotechs available for later farms down the road, and you've got months ahead of you to get these guys to 7 stars. If it's and to get Zetas on them and Omicrons on them to make them fully work the way they're supposed to work. Is that worth it for you? It may very well be. It may very well be. However, in investing this giant investment in these dark side clones in the early to mid game, you're costing yourself a lot of other things that you could be investing in the game. And if you look at this roster, specifically the Jedi, this roster may be getting through Challenge Tier 3 of the Ground War Assault Battle, even with a Gear 12 Revan and a Gear 12 Master Yoda, so that's okay there. But look, the Poncho Bros are not farmed. I need to make a video about how to build your engine in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And I think when I get off my vacation this week, I'm going to do that. How to build your engine in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Because here's my point. With the clones, with all the new teams, with any of the newest teams, and I know that Capital Games is trying to get people to farm the newer teams. That's been a big goal. Clearly, it's out front for all of us. The Nightfall event, you know, farm the new teams so you can get the new event and do the new stuff. They really want people to start farming the new stuff, and the game is so old that they're accelerating all the old stuff farming and making it cheaper or more affordable for people to get that done, both money-wise and with time-wise invested in the game. It's all a lot more affordable in the game. However, if you buy the new stuff and sacrifice the engine, which is exactly what is happening right here, exactly what is happening. The dark side clones are being farmed. Great. Great. You just you took these guys to Gear 12 at 3 stars. Not great. You can't use them in the raid yet. You cannot use them in the raid yet. In the meantime, you've neglected an incredibly important assault battle with Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon. You've neglected this assault battle that feeds your roster for years to come in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And you've left it in the dust, and you're not getting big rewards. You're not getting any rewards. You might be getting mods out of this. No, I don't think you are. I think you have 7-star characters to get the mods, right? Am I right about that? This channel is all about helping you guys to get the maximum return on your investment in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. If you're making a conscious choice not to do that by farming things like Cal Kestis to 4-star in Gear 12 when you have nowhere to use Cal Kestis in the game, and you could have put that gear on Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon. If you're consciously doing that and you know exactly what you're doing and you just wanted to do that as your fun little side farm, more power to you. Seriously. Have fun. Go get Cal. Go get the dark. Do whatever you want. This game is great. It's built like that. You could do whatever you flippin' want to do in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. However, if you're doing that without the realization that you are spending gear and eventually Zetas and eventually Omicrons that are going to cost you in the long term in the game for getting teams like the Poncho Bros you already looked at, your Peridia Pals, that's an amazing assault battle available to everyone here very soon with Double Strike. If you are unaware that you're sacrificing a ton of long-term return on investment for a little bit of short-term gratification, and eventually being able to do the raid when you get those characters to 5 stars to get yourself an extra 300 to 500 points in the raid. It's not exactly what I mean, but you know what I mean. If you're unaware of what's going on there, I want you to be aware. That's what you're doing. That's what this roster is doing. Sacrificing the long term for the short term. Okay? I just want everyone... You can do what you want to do. I want you to be aware of what the consequences are. If the consequences don't matter to you, and that's fine, you say, you know what? I just want the clones. I don't even care about the raid. I just want to get those clones to Gear 12 because I love the dark side clones and Lord Vader. More power to you. Have a great day. I'm trying to help everybody with return on investment, making your return on investment as the maximum amount it can be. If you don't care about that or you're not worried about it in this one situation, have fun with the game. Enjoy yourself. That's all I got. I just want to get it out there, exactly my feelings on it and what I think. And yeah, they're farming for the raid. Maybe their guild hasn't doing that, but farming for the raid, it's a 12-month raid. By the time you get these guys farmed up, it's going to be a 9-month raid. And you have other teams you can even use in that raid already. That's all I'm saying. Maybe go get the Poncho Bros, Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan, and knock that assault battle to smithereens for the next 3 years of playing Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. That's all I got. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Always remember, Nooch too good.